Like, oh goddamn, that's the bitch that I want. Oh goddamn, diamonds all in my fronts. Like 7 a.m, I was fucking your love. 11 a.m, you took that bitch right to brunch. Like, oh goddamn, that's the bitch that I want. Oh goddamn.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Teasy.
It's your boy Huncho, nigga.
And we back with another video again. So tonight we got a special treat for y'all. We got a Q&A. So we chose 10 of the best questions that basically y'all DM me and comment on stuff and all that. We chose 10 of the best questions that we gonna answer for y'all tonight. So if you watching this and you know one of your questions become cross, shout out to you because it was one of the best ones. So without further ado, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and get started. But before we do that, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousins, tell everybody. So let's get started, y'all. So first question.
I'm gonna be reading off some questions. The first question is, somebody asked, what's your favorite part of the day and why? For me, honestly, my favorite part of the day is nighttime. What's your favorite part?
My favorite part of the day would be I say nighttime because I typically like to be out at night. Nighttime is really a lot more soothing if you ask me, for real.
Yeah, it's pretty much mellow time, work during the day, you know.
Facts.
I fuck with nighttime, so if really is to answer that, you can choose between here. Go down there and choose.
Alright, so now we on question number 2, y'all. What's one thing from your childhood that has shaped who you are today? One thing from my childhood that shaped me today was a lot of discipline. Back when I was a kid, I used to hate punishment, ass whoopings, and all that. But honestly, y'all, that's what made me who I am today because I'm a successful adult. I run my own thing. So with that being said, that's how I view my insights on what stuck out the most to me when I was a kid. And what's your insight on it?
Honestly, my bad, y'all, I'm high as fuck, but honestly, I had to reread the question.
So basically, to make it a little more easier for you, so when it come down to
honestly,
what stuck out more when you was younger?
I got, honestly, I ain't gonna hold you. Me becoming who I am today is, some of y'all probably don't know me, but me coming to me, I got my ass whooped a lot.
Okay.
So, not because I got yelled at, I became my folks taught me, it ain't always peaches and cream, it'll never be peaches and cream.
Never.
So,
and for those of y'all that know me personally, y'all know I got my ass whooped a lot. Growing up, y'all know that my dudes did not play that at all on no level. We on question number 3. Go ahead and read the third one.
What do you prioritize the most outside of work? Well, let me ask you that.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this, y'all. So outside of what I got going on right now, what we doing, I typically focus more on expanding my bag and expanding my network. Honestly, that's all you really can do because sky's the limit. It's not a limit to how much money you can make, unfortunately. And what would you say?
For me, outside of work, I look forward to my peace and relaxation. So I work a lot, so I look forward to my peace. Me being outside of work, being able to relax, catch up on whatever I want to catch up, whatever I need to do possibly.
Exactly.
During the time.
That's how I personally feel, when it comes down to it all. And you gotta live your life. If you don't live your life for you, who else gonna do it for you? Makes no sense. We on question number 4, y'all. What's your relationship like with your family? Well, for me, my relationship with my family is good. everybody is on one accord. Everybody got a good relationship. My family we don't reside around drama and discord. I'ma say it like that. So yeah, and to whoever asked that question, if you're going through something, just keep going. Don't give up. Never give up. What's your insight on it?
Honestly, my relationship is moderate. And what I mean by that is, like, it's okay. I have a relationship ever since my great grandma died. You know, different family members you lose over the course of the times and shit. You know, it ain't like it used to be. Family ain't used to be together. How we used to have reunions and stuff. So, I mean, it's moderate. You know, I communicate, but it's kind of like I reach out to, you know, immediate family. But we all still don't know how to reach out and call each other if it's their time or if it gets to it. So. That was a good question, honestly. Deep down into it, somebody wanted to know. But I fuck with the question, though.
Facts. Good question to whoever. Good question. All right, we on question
5. Somebody asked, when you were little, where did you want to be when you grow up?
Me, I ain't gonna count. And as funny as it's gonna sound, when I was in kindergarten, I remember telling my teacher, I said, Miss Rude, which may her soul rest in peace, cause I know she deceased now, but I said, Miss Rude, I want to be a police officer. She looked at me, she said, you can be whatever you want to be in this world, little one. And I was like, okay, you kind of got a point there, you on to something, but that motivated me at a young age. But in reality, I don't want to be no fucking police officer. Anybody that know me know that already anyway, so what about you?
Growing up in life, I had 2 chains of hearts. Like, honestly, I always knew that I wanted to run some shit. You know, I had a theory of a cop experience phase I was going through. Then I had the experience of running a business. So,
it's just a beautiful thing, for real, It's a good thing. Y'all just gotta know what's going on, stay plugged into this universe that we in, because honestly, y'all, there be some crazy stuff going on around, like some crazy stuff going on. Alright, y'all, we on question number 6. How did you decide to do what you wanted to do for a living? Honestly, at a young age, I knew then that I was a boss. I knew then that I'm not punching no clock. I knew then that I'm just not settling, because it's more to life than that. I have more means to live for than just settling for less. So, to answer your question, that's how I became who I am today.
honestly, I can really agree with you. Like, that's just where I'm at. Like, how I was made, I was born, I was made. Like, I feel like I was always destined. I always gave myself that upper. If nobody else gave a damn about myself, I gave a damn about myself.
Facts, and that's how it should always be, no matter what. We on question number 7, y'all.
Do you see yourself on this path forever, or would you ever want to do anything else? For me, yes. I'm still growing, so I feel like I'm going to explore more into my career path, into something I completely want to lock in and do. So yes.
For me, I say, yeah, I just want to keep, I'm at a good point now, but I want to keep going. Like, I want to be bigger and I want to be better than who I am currently now. So, yeah, I strive to keep going. We on question number 8, y'all. What are some of my dreams? Okay, so some of my dreams is, I'm gonna point the main one out. It's to be rich. I really don't care too much about fame, but it's really to be rich. Like, yeah, one of my dreams is to be rich. What about you?
Honestly. Yeah. My dream, I got so many. One of my main dreams is like, honestly, my biggest goal is making sure my whole family's straight, getting to where I want to get, have multiple properties, to run multiple businesses, get that.
To me,
My bad, y'all.
So that was actually a good question. Shout out to it. So
Y'all coming hard with these bitches.
Y'all running us our game tonight. All right, y'all, we on question number 9. Romantically speaking, what's drawing you to people in the past? Honestly, that's a good ass question. What drawn me to people in the past was just the generosity. Like, people used to come out so genuine, but it was so fake, all in the same sense. Like, people typically is not genuine anymore. They never was to begin with. That's how I feel about it. So, to answer that question, really nothing. What would you say? God damn.
So, basically, people mentality in their brain, trying to understand, like, I'm one of the ones that communicate, so non-communicative basically draw me off a lot of people. The mindset. Question 10. I had gotten to it.
So honestly, y'all, question 10 was kind of hard to decide on how we was going to answer that because it's deep and it's long. So what we did was we broke question 10 up with 2 of the best questions that we seen that y'all asked or whatever. So we on question number 10, and as I was explaining, I broke down question number 10 in 2 terms because 2 of y'all asked kind of the same question, so this is to sum up both. But y'all said, in my opinion, what makes a date really good? Honestly, for me, I just say that what make a date, good for me on the first date is communication. Like, y'all need to lay everything out, like, so that y'all have a mutual understanding of how things pretty much, go between y'all. And if it just seems like it's not gonna work on the first date, then I personally feel like that you should cut it off right there and not prolong or proceed. You want to put your insight on?
I agree.
Okay.
I agree with you saying. Y'all, we definitely gonna give y'all a part 2 of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga Alex, this shit acting this shit. I don't know.
But that concludes today's video, y'all. As I always say, and as we always do, before we even get off, if you're new to the channel again, hit that like, comment, and subscribe button, tell all your friends and your family.
Definitely, we're gonna be dropping some more shit for y'all, definitely.
Most definitely, until the next video, y'all stay lit.
Like, oh goddamn, that's the bitch that I want. Oh goddamn, diamonds all in my front. Like 7 a.m., I was fucking your love. 11 a.m., you took that bitch right to brunch. Like, oh goddamn, that's the bitch that I want. Oh goddamn, diamonds.